What do you think of shaving, huh? Yeah, shaving is good.
Good morning, my friends, and welcome on another day in Rich's Shaving Den, and I'm your host, Rich. Today we're celebrating a birthday. It's the birthday of a group of friends that I've come to know and really have some affection for, and that's the Shaving Cadre. And so today's shave is dedicated to those friends and to the forum that we've built over the last year. It's our first birthday. I'm going to be using our official The Shaving Cadre soap, and we're using a TSC Legacy brush. You can see it's already loaded with the Cadre goodness. I was really torn on what razors to use. I know that there's a few constants in our group of razors that we all enjoy. Back in the other place where we started out, it was a love of Swedish steel. I have a CV Helgestrand, is a Mark 32 or an MK 32. That and you'll see a fairly constant of the guys. They all like the Feather SS or Feather Artist Club. It doesn't have to be the folder. They have the Artist Club, the Chemisori, things like that. There's a pretty much universal love for injectors. I find guys like those a lot, and lately there's been a lot of love for Game Changers. So I have 4 different razors, and how am I going to make all that work? Well, we'll see. There's another surprise coming in a moment too, but we'll save that for a little bit more intrigue. It's been, we'll get started. Been a heck of a year. A lot of stuff happened for the 3 founders, Dave and Chris, Chad. Dave, real happy to have them steering the ship, as it were. I was lucky enough to be one of the first people around. I don't know how I got included in the group, but I'm happy I was. Just one of the merry band, I reckon. That's one thing about those who've come after, not necessarily brand new people. What makes us a cadre? A cadre in the military is a core group, refers to a core group of people left to train. And some of us are prior military, and what you have to excuse me for moments of silence. I'm just introducing straight razors back into my inventory, so I have to concentrate. This CVH is super sharp too. Give it a little extra love. A cadre is a small unit that's charged with training larger units. But that goes back to days before countries had standing armies. They had a group of guys who had skills or ways of raising a group of people up. in order that they might act as one, as a big unit when they're integrated with others. Some of us went away to other countries and taught people how to do things. And then left them to do their own, do what they had to do. In this case, it was a nucleus of people who came together based on the idea of a different kind of site. Maybe one that, a different way of running things, based on an idea. More family-like. That's one of the things I really like about being amongst you guys, or, well, not you guys, amongst the people in the cadre, but also amongst everybody, that everybody can get along. There's no reason that a hobby like shaving, every man who doesn't have a beard, or even guys who do, they shave parts of their face, you know, they shave this part. Shaving, it's a great hobby. You might as well have fun. You got to do it anyway. Have a good time with it. Maybe we're teaching, spreading a news or spreading an idea that it doesn't have to be dull, doesn't have to be a chore that you do every day. It should be something that you enjoy. Find some joy in it. Find the joy in life. There's always going to be a little something. There's a spark of joy in everything. Past two. Now we've used our Swedish steel. That thing was sweet too today. I've been having some difficulty starting back up because I have a little trouble holding on to these things. And this one has a thumb notch, which is knurled, which helps a lot. It's this part right here. For you guys just starting out, that's something a feature that you'll come to enjoy. The feather, which I use for my second pass, is something similar. It's a textured section here that you can rest your thumb on. Yeah. One thing that I bring to the group is a group of safety cats, specially trained in what do you want, honey? Keeping the Murphys out of the den. If there's any one nemesis that someone who uses naked blades as a nemesis, oh, there's the other one. Safety Cat Prime Mittens just came into the lab. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Yes, look at you. This is the boy who started it all for me as far as safety catting. He's gotten too large to fit in the right sink. Well, he does, and sometimes he'll get in there on his own. Sometimes I have to suggest it, But while he's in the co-pilot seat, nothing bad can happen to me. Anyway, I bring the blessing of the cats to make sure that evil doesn't come and reach up and grab us where we don't want to be grabbed. Feather. What I do, what I talk about, training, fellowship, safety. This is about the most generous group of guys you'll ever run into. They're generous with their thoughts, materially generous. Somebody has a downtime or interested in something, you can pretty much count on getting a sample of what you need, or a hand up. From personal experience, I've gotten a hand up at least once. I'm still recovering from some surgery to a hand. I had trouble holding on to things. I mentioned that, and within a few days, a couple of fat handles showed up in my mailbox. So he says, well, I don't have any use for these. You need something fat to hold on to? Here's a couple of fat things to hold on to. Not fat things, dirty white. Here's one of them right here. Fat handle for a tech razor. Something that I could actually grip without worrying about it slipping out of my hand and damaging myself. Here, grip this. There it was. What shaved in is complete without ejecta. Schick injector is a classic piece of shaving tech. It's something that's universally loved by people here and people in other forums. Amongst our group calls himself Wood Pusher. He's a big fan of these injectors. And he's kind of an elder statesman, super smart man, plays chess. Never met him. Look forward to someday meeting him. He's super nice. Look forward to meeting all you guys at some point. I'll clean up the chip just a touch here. Finally, the new guy on this block. Well, I talked about the injector. Might as well talk about Swedish steel. I fell at the other house, polar beard, or Arnie. He is a scholar, one of the smartest men I've ever known. Well, seems to be wise anyway. Loves him some Swedish steel, and he should, because he's in Sweden. And he knows all about the Are you me? What, sweetie? She didn't want it picked up because she knows I'll put her on camera and she's shy. I'm going to do a full 4 pass today. Hope you get a chance to see this, Arnie. I'm thinking about you. Where wood pusher, I call him Sam. Anyway, you can call him. He got me started with a lot of things. It was kind of took me under his arm and introduced me to some things through his generosity. And then same with those other guys, Dave, Chris, and Chad. They've all influenced my journey into this hobby. So, to you guys, dedicate this pretty much the first really good shave, first 4 pass for sure, and probably one of the better shaves of the year. Just for you guys. This is for the Cadre. I'm gonna clean up. A special surprise coming for you guys. I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. And now for a treat especial. This is something that came from the old house. We did have a very special aftershave that most everybody here might have heard of. And we called it Tobacco Veg. And I didn't have any mixed up, so I'm going to do some right here on the spot. First component is tobacco. Get a little bit of that. Another big component of that is the famous lilac vegetal. A little bit of that. Mix them together. You get sublimeness. Yeah, I think it's something uniquely in our group. Something everybody likes, or at least tolerates. Tobacco Veg. I know one of us came up with that title. Thought it was kind of fun. Anyway, today's shave, in honor of the first anniversary of the Shaving Cadre. Happy birthday, guys. Brought to you by Shaving Cadre soap from CBL Soaps. With the official CBL Legacy brush. I used 4 blades today, each dedicating to a certain segment of our brotherhood. We have the feather, we have the Mark 32, we have the game changer, and the ejector. Glad those all came about for us. Of course, I mentioned the Tobacco Veg. Thanks for coming to visit me today. And please come check us out. There's a good group of guys there on the Shaving Cadre. It's www.theshavingcadre.com. I guess I put 3 W's in there, didn't I? www.theshavingcadre.com. Great group of guys. It's a great hobby. You learn about shaving, learn about other things, learn a bit about yourself. Come and visit us, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.